Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome back to our channel once again. And it is my hope and prayer that the video is going to find you guys in good health. Personally, I am fine, as you can see. Kisumu is fantastic, and maybe you could also let me know where you are watching the video from. The county or the country, in case you are out of the republic. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to begin this video by asking you guys a question which I've been thinking about of late. And my question to you guys is very simple. Is there anything you know that can stop Rigathi Gachagua and William Samoei Arap Ruto from working together again in 2027? If you know any single thing that can stop William Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua from working together again in 2027, please let me know. And just like I keep on telling you on this platform, that politics has only two constants. The first constant in politics is interest. As long as the interest of William Ruto and that of Rigathi Gachagua can converge, these two gentlemen can actually work together again in 2027. And of course, the second constant, which I've always explained to you guys, is the betrayal. That's exactly what has happened between the two. William Ruto engineered the removal of Rigathi Gachagua from the position of the deputy president. And Rigathi Gachagua has also promised that he's going to do everything possible to ensure that William Ruto makes history as the first one-term president of the Republic of Kenya. But that is what they've been telling us. The reality is that these two gentlemen can work together. And that's how I want you guys to look at the statement by Didmas Barasa today, where he alleged that when the need will arise, they will actually go for Rigathi Gachagua and work together with him again. Before I play for you that clip by Didmas Barasa, because it's going to form the basis of this analysis, let me just explain to you guys real politics. Rigathi Gachagua and William Ruto fell out. Why did they fall out? Because of interest. Rigathi Gachagua revealed to us that he committed one grave mistake. And that one grave mistake was simple: agreeing to support William Ruto in 2022 without Mount Kenya-based political party. For those who remember the politics at that time, Uhuru Kenyatta literally begged the mountain to vote for Jubilee Party. And Rigathi Gachagua has also told Kenyans that on Sunday next week, he's going to unveil a new political party. And now here's how the plot is going to twist, and Rigathi Gachagua can actually work with William Ruto. Rigathi Gachagua is going to unveil that party. And after unveiling that party, what's going to happen is that Rigathi Gachagua is going to kick UDA party out of the mountain. The truth is, after Sunday, we will no longer have UDA as a political party in the mountain. We'll just have a few supporters here and there. So Rigathi Gachagua will consolidate that party. And once he consolidates that party, he will now have what he failed to do in 2022. A political party to use for bargaining for political power. Which means that party will then be ready to negotiate with any political party, with any presidential candidate, including negotiating with William Ruto. Rigathi Gachagua can then now go to the mountain and tell the people of the mountain that, look here, we made a mistake. We supported William Ruto without our own political party in 2027. Now we have our own political party. Now we can go and negotiate with him. Because politics is about interest. Let's assume today Raila Odinga falls out with William Ruto. Then William Ruto will have no option other than looking for Rigathi Gachagua. So Rigathi Gachagua will then now tell the mountain, let us negotiate with this guy. Now that we have our own political parties, we'll never be shortchanged again. So let me play for you this clip by Didmas Barasa. Because personally, I'm 100% convinced that in politics, nothing happens out of mere coincidence. Everything in politics is normally well planned, well scripted, and executed to achieve a specific political objective. And the objective by Didmas Barasa was simple, and I'm going to explain in this video. Ladies and gentlemen, let us listen to Didmas Barasa.
Whatever our enemies, our competitors are assembling, we will only require 1 or 2 meetings to dismantle all whatever that they are planning. Na wakati ya serikali ya kufanya campaign ikifika, because during an election, at times it's not about the people you love or the people you like. It's about the people you need, the people you require. So ile wakati ikifika, hata ule Rigathi ambayo tulimwimpeach, if we require him, tutamrudisha. Because he was only unsuitable to serve our country as a deputy president. But he can be suitable to be a voter, to be a member of our coalition. Na sababu sahil, I'm sure he will undergo some kind of rehabilitation. Sahii amejua ya kwamba ukikuwa naibu rais, mako unakuwa mtu ambaye unapenda makabila yote. He is learning something. And I'm sure even the people, the church is praying for him. So we are hoping that by 2027 mwezi wa 5 hapa, he will have reformed. We will revive his membership kwa UDA na tumrudishe akae tu hapo kama member, tumtafutie kazi nyingine ambaye anaweza fanya wakati hiyo ikifika. So don't worry, when time of assembling the team comes, we will assemble the team. Mimi nataka nimalizie hapo. Hii kanisa ambayo tunapanga kujenga inahitaji wale wa kujenga na wale ya kufanya maombi. So wewe pastor ambaye umetuhubiria siku ya leo, mimi napatia wewe shilingi 40,000 uende ununue chakula na ufanye maombi kabisa, ndio mipango ambayo tumepanga ya kujenga ile kanisa ingine isikuje tena ikasambaratishwe na wale majinsi ambao walitumiwa na shetani. Unajua wale vijana wengi viongozi waliingiza siasa chafu katika maisha yao. Vile vijana wengi wanafanya saa hii, wachache sio wengi. Hata wakati wale walikuwa vijana wanasema Sudi anatembea na pesa kwa gunia. Mimi hata iko kijana mwingine alinitumia SMS. Ati anakuja kwangu ati mpaka tukuchukua bibi yangu. Mimi nakaa mtu ya kuchukuliwa bibi. So wakati mwingine vitu vinafanyika hapa, unaangalia unashindwa hii vitu gani ambayo inafanyika hapa. So tukae imara kama nchi, tuweke nchi pamoja na tuombee wale ambao wanapotoshwa, wale ambao hawajui maneno ya Mungu. Maneno ya Mungu ni sisi wote tushirikiana pamoja, so that we can use the diversity of our reasoning to the betterment and the improvement of the welfare of the Kenyan people, because we have one government, whether you like it or not. The governor of Uasin Gishu is Chelilim. Hata kama umpendi lakini unapenda wananchi, support him so that he can improve his idea to take the life of our Kenyan people na wale wa Uasin Gishu hapa kwenda mbele.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is Didmas Barasa. Didmas Barasa is not a madman. He wanted to achieve certain political objectives. He was sent by who to achieve certain objectives. Before we look at the objectives the statement was supposed to achieve, ladies and gentlemen, in case you're watching this channel for the first time, please take a second or two, click that subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support, because without that support, this channel cannot be where it is. Ladies and gentlemen, again, before we proceed, allow me to take this opportunity to thank the following people. You are seeing their names on the screen there for the coffee which they sent to me earlier today. It goes a long way in supporting this channel. You can also do the same using the numbers you are seeing on your screen. A cup of coffee only goes for 200 shillings, but you can do more. Ladies and gentlemen, for me, number one, Kenya Kwanza have actually sensed defeat. And that can explain the change of heart and the change of their approach. Yesterday was Saturday. Today is Sunday. Rigathi Gachagua was never made the subject during the political activities over the weekend. Never. The subject became who? One man called JB Muturi, because they know that Rigathi Gachagua has successfully managed to win the support of the mountain. So they don't want to go that direction. Number two, they also know that Rigathi Gachagua is willing to go to any length to counter them. When it comes to response, Rigathi Gachagua is just waiting for them and going with them head on. So they've avoided Rigathi Gachagua this week. Someone like Didmas Barasa would not have talked what he spoke today. Would have probably used his airtime to attack Rigathi Gachagua. That to me simply means one thing, that these gentlemen have sensed defeat. And therefore, they're changing their hearts towards Rigathi Gachagua, or indirectly addressing the supporters of Rigathi Gachagua that, look here, as you don't have any problem with your man, in the hope that they will change, they'll soften their hearts. And the moment the mountain will soften their hearts, they can actually go there and campaign. For me, that's number one. Number two, I'm also looking at Didmas Barasa being used to gauge the reaction of the mountain. Let us agree. Rigathi Gachagua has surprised everybody, including William Ruto and his allies. They thought that by removing Rigathi Gachagua, he was not going to have a platform. We are seeing Rigathi Gachagua more powerful now than even he was when he was the deputy president. So the ground is pro-Rigathi. So they want to gauge. Let Didmas Barasa speak. The intelligence will be gathered. NIS will be gathering intelligence. What are people saying about the possibility of Ruto working with Rigathi Gachagua again? Is there a chance? If there's no chance, then you'll see them changing tact again. But if there's a chance, then you'll start seeing them making those moves strategically, one by one, one step at a time. Number three, it could also be a strategy to try to appeal to the mountain. Because the truth is, it's not going to be easy for William Ruto to win the presidency minus the support of the mountain. They can't bank on Raila Odinga support base. So what are they doing? They are testing the water. What are the mountains saying? In fact, if you are keen, this is not the first person to talk about Rigathi Gachagua working with William Ruto. There is a member of parliament, was it for Kaguma or Kangema? Kiguma or Kangema, who also appealed to Rigathi Gachagua and William Ruto to work together.
It's very painful that the politics that will go between now and 2027. And I know the locals are not happy. And mostly the thing that made them extremely unhappy was the impeachment, which even for me, I did not agree with. My prayer is that for us to live in this world, we have to coexist, and we have to have one character of forgiveness and bearing with each other. My prayer. I know the president went to look for Raila after there was instability maybe the first year. And now, during that time, if you could have told the president to sit with Raila, allow 2022 after elections, people found as if you are mad. But I want to put the same call, that the president should sit with the former deputy president Gachagua for Central Kenya. These are constituencies that voted 100% for the president. And the president, I know he's indebted to give them more services and good services because of what they did to him. But now it's becoming very hard because now people are extremely uncomfortable. Therefore, my prayer is that I know it might look awkward or maybe impossible. But if it happened between Raila and President Ruto, it happened between Raila and President Uhuru. It happened between President Ruto and former President Uhuru. It must happen between the current president and the former deputy president. I know the former deputy president is extremely injured.
So that's number 3. Number 4, I'm looking at regrets. William Ruto and his allies are now regretting the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua. It's only that in politics there's ego, which sometimes becomes very difficult to massage. But the truth is, if there's one mistake which William Ruto will live to regret his entire political life, is the move, or was the move, to impeach Rigathi Gachagua. So now they're regretting. They're saying, okay, we can still work with him. Because if someone was a deputy president and you removed him, what business do you still want, do you still have with him? Well, you gave several reasons why it's not fit. In fact, the other day, Musalia Mudavadi was even clear that he's not even fit, that Rigathi is not fit even to hold Mijikumi. And lastly, I think William Ruto and his allies are trying to leave the door open to Rigathi Gachagua and his allies. And for me, this is a coded message to Raila Odinga and Uhuru Kenyatta, and to some extent, Musalia Mudavadi. Ruto is working in a way that anybody is replaceable. Raila akileta nyenye, Rigathi can come. Rigathi akileta nyenye, Raila can come. Mudavadi akileta mchezo, someone can come. So they are leaving the door open. They are not restricting it. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what you think, but that's my take. Until next time, this is Lee Makwiny. And allow me to once again take this opportunity to thank each and everyone who watched this video up to this stage. That really, I value it so much. I value your time and I value your support. So in case you are here, you know what to do. Just in the comment section, I'm going to spend the next 2 hours, because it's a bit late, 2 hours to respond to those who've watched the video up to this particular point. And of course, you also know that a lot of political developments are taking shape in the Republic of Kenya. So if you have anything, this is a privilege I'm giving to those who've watched the video up to this stage. If you have anything you want to share with me, please reach out to me via my WhatsApp number, which is 0777 741323. Until next time, this is Lee Makwiny. Bye-bye.